Hey y'all, what's going on, man? I know it's a little bit early. I told everybody I'd be on at 11, but I wanted to get on a little bit early today. Boy, we need to get a little better lighting, don't we? Let's see, how's this going? Does that make that any better? A little bit better, maybe. Maybe a little better. Maybe not so good. Can you guys see me pretty good? I can get out my ring light. I don't have the... I got my ring light, but I don't have the stand for it. So y'all, check it out, man. This is me on a Saturday morning. My wife is at work. My dog's upstairs jumping around. I can hear him up there. I'm down in the basement. This is my guitar room down here. When I was a kid growing up, we had a house. It was an old house, and it had an unfinished basement. And I always liked going down in that basement. It was nice and cool down there in the summer, and in the winter it was nice and warm. We had one of those big gas heaters. I'm going to show you guys something real quick. Uh-oh. I had a couple of people and they took off. That ain't good. Hey, you guys come on here, man. You're going to stay on here, all right? Okay, so anyways, I got one person. Don't leave. Hey, man, what's going on? I wanted to show you this shirt. See that? It's called Warm Springs Ranch. And I'm going to tell you what it is. You won't go nowhere? All right, don't go nowhere, man. Well, here's the story behind this shirt, okay? My wife and I went on vacation one year. It's maybe about four or 5 years ago. And we were going through Oklahoma, and we were going through Missouri and Arkansas. And yeah, we went from Kansas to Oklahoma, and then we went to Arkansas, and then Missouri, and then back into Arkansas. But anyways, I was looking for things to do. Hey, what's going on, man? Nice to see y'all. Good, happy Saturday morning to you all. So anyways, I was looking for things to do, you know, along the way. And I found this Warm Spring Ranch. And what it is where they keep the Budweiser horses. Right? It's where they keep the Clydesdales. And I thought, that would be pretty interesting. Take a tour. So you sign up and you pay online and everything, and then you show up, you know, the morning when you're supposed to take your tour, and it's in Missouri. And it was very interesting. We went through they have two good-sized barns. One side is where they keep like the big horses, and where they wash them and take care of them and all that. And then the other barn is where they have like the babies and I guess like some of the smaller horses, right? And then they showed us the trucks where they, hey, Sydney, Australia, cool, man. What's going on, Troy? Good to see you, buddy. But it was very interesting. And then they had these kegerators set up all over. Well, I not say all over. They had them like in different places, right, in these buildings. And you could just help yourself to as much beer as you wanted. But I don't drink, man. I don't drink, so I didn't drink any beer. But, and then they have like a little gift shop. So when you're leaving, you know, you go through the gift shop, and we bought all kinds of like little magnets and little stickers and stuff like that. But yeah, oh, and these shirts, we bought these shirts. That's kind of our thing, man. When we go somewhere, we buy shirts. It's just something that's cool that, then you have the shirt, you know, you wear it forever. Okay, guys, so check it out, y'all. I've been wanting this forever. I've been wanting it forever, and I just kept putting it off, right? This is the Ibanez Tube Screamer. I hope my wife don't get mad at me. I did tell her that I ordered it, right? And I always try to justify buying things, you know. I'm like, well, I did a lot of work around the house. I've been working my butt off, man. And, oh, you love my glasses? Cool, man, cool. Yeah, man. Thank you, I appreciate that. They're pretty new. I had them, I think a couple of years now. But you probably can't see it, but they're blue right here. So, because I'm a blues guy, man. I like blues music, so I like everything blue. Anyways, so I bought this, and it just showed up this morning. I haven't opened it up yet. Well, I lied to you. I did open it up. I'm not a liar, dude. I'm an honest person, okay? I did open it up. I did look at it. And I just put it back in the box. I haven't hooked it up yet, okay? But we're going to hook it up. We're going to hook up this thing, and we're going to see how it works. Okay, so I've been going on to YouTube at night and watching videos on foot pedals, you know, guitar pedals. And I found out last night, let me unhook it and I'll show it to you real quick. I found out last night that I have already, in my arsenal, I have a foot pedal that has been around since the 70s and is one of the most desired foot pedals on the market. Now, I had no idea that the foot pedal that I have is most are well used, you know. Like this here is the most used foot pedal around the world, the Ibanez Tube Screamer. But the one I have down here, let me move this table out a little bit. I don't want to spill everything. I'm going to spill my coffee. In the mornings, I like to have a little coffee. I got my, come on, man, slide, you little, slide, baby, slide. I'm right here, guys, I'm not going away. Let me unplug this really quick. Ay. Dang. The amplifier is very picky when you start unplugging and plugging stuff in. Okay, hang on. We're going to make a mess here. But I want to show you guys. This right here, this right here is a blues driver. And this one here is a little bit more than a regular blues driver. It's called a Waza Craft. It's got a couple of settings up here on the top that the other blues drivers don't have. It has an S for standard and it has a C for custom. And I just learned that last night. I didn't know what those meant, you know, I didn't know what they were for. But this guy was on the YouTube, all the videos that I watched, these guys were jamming out on this pedal. And I'm over there going like, what? My pedal don't do that. I never seen my pedal do that. So we're gonna try this pedal, and then we're gonna try the Ibanez Tube Screamer pedal. I just don't feel like I'm getting enough, you know, power, man. Did you just subscribe? Cool, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, you know what? I'm almost to 1,800. Almost. I think I need like maybe 3 or 4 more subscribers. Okay, you guys are looking at it right here. Here we go. I have taken it out already, just to let you know. There it is, man. I don't want to mess around and drop this thing. I got cement floors down here, so I'm going to make a nice dent in it. But there it is, man. That's the Ibanez Tube Screamer Turbo. Okay, so these Tube Screamers from Ibanez, they're made in Japan. Ibanez is a Japan company. It's the best guitar manufacturer, the best, as far as I know, this is the best that Japan has, is Ibanez. They have some really nice guitars and they're really expensive. They're not cheap guitars. Anybody tells you they got an Ibanez, don't get me wrong now. Every guitar brand has cheap. Every guitar brand has expensive. What the heck is going on here, man? Uh-oh. Oh, man. Somebody's writing me in either Japan or Spanish or something. Anyways, so I can't read what you're saying, buddy. I don't know how to read that lingo, my vato. I don't know if that's, it kind of looks Spanish, but it kind of looks different. Okay, so anyways, the Ibanez Tube Screamer came out in the 70s. And everybody was using them. I mean, literally everybody, every band, every artist, you know, except for maybe country. They probably weren't. But I got two of the hottest pedals right here, man. Okay, Blues Driver, Tube Screamer. So what I found out, and I'm not a real like educated guy, you know. I dropped out of high school, so I mean, I know that's not a wonderful thing, right? But I struggled through school, so by the time I was in my high school, uh-oh. Oh, man. I'm sorry your grandfather passed away, buddy. But I didn't think I was that old. But maybe you're just real young. We'll say that. Okay, so anyways, these are both overdrive pedals. And what I found out is that this one here is, I'm trying to think of how that guy said that so I can say it right for you guys. But I sound educated. I'm not, man. I know what I'm learning about all this music stuff. I'm learning that. So anyways, this is like, I think they said this was a soft, but okay, I'm going to just say it like this because I'm not real sure. I can't remember exactly how that guy said it. They're different. Okay, I'll say that. They're different. One is like, they say that this one here is mainly for like Stratocasters, for the single coil pickups. And then the Blues Driver is more like for Gibsons and humbucker pickups. Okay, so if you guys know anything about guitars, you probably will understand like what I'm saying. But I'm gonna run a daisy chain over here. Let's see if I can find it. See if I can find my daisy chain. Bear with me, guys. I know I have it in here somewhere. So, what happened to your grandfather? How old was he? Just kind of curious. I'm curious because I'm old. Okay, what I do with that thing? I know it's over here somewhere. Give me a second, guys. Let me get my act together. When a couple of months ago, I bought a, what they call an engine room. My favorite guitar solo. I would say maybe Freebird or Hotel California. So yeah, I mean I mean, you know, like the main solo in Hotel California. I can play it. I can't play it perfect, but I can play that solo. And I'm working on the excuse me, guys. I'm working on the Freebird solo with the slide. So yeah, those are my two favorite solos. Do you have a favorite solo? Hang on, guys. You guys keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna see if I can find that daisy chain. I stuck it up here a little while ago. Probably Probably a couple of months ago when I got that. I think I just found it. Yeah. This, my friends, is what they call a daisy chain. Okay? What it is, it's a plug-in, and then it's got all these little plug-ins down here. Whoops. Whoa. That didn't work out right, did it? It's got all these other little plug-ins that connect together, and you plug in your foot pedals with it. That's what that does. Hang on. I'm not for sure if I got the right one. I think it is. Yeah, it is. You plug it in like that. Let me see. No, I plugged it in back into the same thing. Hang on. You plug it in like that. See? Oh, I think you could plug it into one pedal at a time. Maybe I'll do that. Don't fall off of there. I think you could plug it into one pedal separately. So we'll do that. But, do we have any guitar people in here? What's your favorite? My favorite solo is from nothing else. Oh, Metallica. My wife likes Metallica more than me. I never was like a Metallica fan. Okay, so this is going to be our power supply, guys. And you put it in here. Right there. Hope it don't blow up. Well, it didn't. Come on. That ain't good. I think maybe it has to be plugged into a guitar. Okay. Give me a second, guys. My nose is running. I got to go wipe my nose. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Y'all hang out now. Okay, one thing that I learned, do not unplug and plug in your guitar. We really do need some better lighting, don't we? Can you guys see me okay? I don't know how I could get that light. Let's see. Maybe if I put it over here on the corner. Hang on, guys. Trying to get some better lighting. If I move this stuff here. I'm over here, guys. Don't give up on me. I'm trying to get a little better lighting. So y'all can see me a little better. When I put my ring light on, it gives a real bad glare on my glasses. So I'm trying to use this other little light, but it doesn't seem to want to come over here very good. Hey, now you can see me better. You gotta go? All right, brother. Sorry about the cough, guys. Well, take care, man. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Okay. Let's check out some pedals. But the one thing about guitars and guitar amplifiers and guitar pedals and everything, one of the first things that you're going to learn is don't be plugging in and unplugging when the amplifier's on, because it makes a bad noise. It does not like that at all. Let's see if we can plug this in. Huh, I'm not getting any power in this thing for some reason. Ah, there we go. We got power. Okay, now I need a cable that goes into my amp. Okay, let me get this cable. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Ta-da! That's going to go into this pedal, into that side. That goes into my amplifier. The first one went in. Let me see, did I do that right? Yeah, this is in and that is out. Okay, that should be right. We don't want to blow anything up. It will definitely make a lot of noise if you do the wrong thing. Okay, and we're going to give it a little bit of juice. Okay, hang on guys, I'm right here. We're going to give it a little more drive. Okay. Let's see what the blues driver does. You guys still with me? Okay, let's see. All right, here we go. Let's do some experimenting. Ah, that's some power, brother. Okay, let's change the setting on this a little bit. Y'all with me, man? We're gonna change the setting on that a little bit. Okay, so turn this tone over here. I'm gonna give it a little bit less level, and let's go like this. Let's go. We're gonna go like right in the middle on everything. Okay, we'll see what that does. Okay, this is a normal. Oh, I didn't even have the pedal on. Okay, this is a normal without a pedal. This is with the pedal. Whoa. Whoa. Well, that definitely makes some difference, doesn't it? internet games. Yo, Graham, play Motley Crue. Nah, I don't know any Motley Crue, but we are testing pedals today, okay? I've had this Blues Driver pedal for a couple of years, and I didn't realize that it was that hot of an item. Like I said, I was watching a video last night, and they were talking about the Blues Driver, how it's been around forever, and how a lot of people use it. It's one of the most widely used pedals, but I didn't know all that stuff. I guess you gotta really crank it up to get it going. But there's a lot of different settings. So if you want like okay, all right. So hang on a minute. That is the Blues Driver pedal, and it is very hot. It's very hot. I didn't even realize it. If you guys are guitar players or anything, or let's just say, if you all are guitar players, I highly recommend that you go onto YouTube and watch some videos on your equipment. I'm trying to find some videos on my amp. I was watching some last night, but I couldn't find any on the exact amp that I have. I mean, I've had that amp, cool, at least 7 years. But it's a nice amp. It's not like a very expensive amp, but it's got everything that you would want in an amplifier. Okay, give me a second here. I gotta shut the amp down. Like I said, if you start unplugging pedals, if you start unplugging stuff with it on, you're gonna that light's kind of bright for me, man. I feel like I'm being interrogated. Yes, sir. No, sir. I didn't do that. No, sir. That wasn't me. Wasn't me, man. I didn't do it. I've been framed, man. I've been framed. Okay, we're going to unplug the Blues Driver. Now, check it out, guys. This next pedal. I've been wanting this pedal for a long time. I wanted these other pedals first. I have a tuner pedal. I have a overdrive, distortion. And I have a feeling I'm not doing that pedal right either. Okay, here's the Ibanez Tube Screamer. God, I hope I don't drop this thing. I need to get me a rug down here is what I need. Y'all with me still? We're going to plug this baby in. This is the first time it's been plugged in. Boom! You are no longer brand new, brother. All right. We're going to start it off with about in the middle on everything. We're going to do the TS. This thing has a lot of different settings, see? So it has like, I'm going to read it to you. It has the TS. That's the normal TS Ibanez Tube Screamer. Then it has the plus mode, which is supposed to give it a little bit more gritty. Then it has the hot, and then it has the turbo. So each setting is supposed to give it a little bit more power. Okay, let's get it turned on. Let's see what happens. Okay, I'm nervous. I've been wanting this pedal for a lot of years. Oh, by the way, that pedal's about $100. But I think it was like around $120. With taxes, it come to about 130 something. Oh, that made a difference. Definitely hot, man. All right. Let's change things up a little bit. Let's put, oh, I got the gain all the way up on that thing. Let's try the other mode. That's what happens on that. Oh, boys and girls. Sweet, man. Woohoo! That is sweet. That's nice. Got a little, like a little humming noise in the speaker. Okay, that is going to be on the... This is on the hot setting. Take that off. Let's give it a little volume, guys. That's nice, dude. That's nice. turbo. I don't like that popping noise too much. The turbo. It's got that ringing noise. Let's see if we can get that ringing noise out of there. Let's see what we can do if we get that ringing noise out of there. Maybe turn the tone up. I don't like that ringing noise in there. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's turn the level down. There you go. We'll turn the level down. We'll turn the drive down. That's definitely got a ringing noise. I guess you're not going to hear it though if you're like really jamming. Definitely has a ringing noise that I'm not real happy with that. I don't like that. It's like can you guys hear it? It's like a ringing. Whoops. hang on here. Let's try going up with the drive. Try later, that little ringing noise that might go away when I hook it up to my engine room. An engine room is I can't show it to you right now because it's down there. If I try to show it to you, my iPad might fall off, but I'll try to show it to you. What the engine room is it's a power supply for pedal board. And what it does, can you guys see it down there? Yeah, you can see it. That is the Fender Engine Room 12. That's the biggest one they make. And it's a power supply for pedal boards. So what it does is it makes sure that every pedal gets exactly the wattage that it needs. No more, no less. And it takes out a lot of the noise. I was very surprised the first time I hooked that engine room up. I was shocked, man. Before that, all my pedals, whenever you plug them in, it just make a bunch of hissing noises. I'm thinking it might take that ringing noise out of that pedal. Because it's got a kind of an annoying ringing noise. But like I say, when you get that thing fired up and you start jamming, you're not going to notice it. When I start playing like that, honestly, it kind of gives me a headache if I play it too long like that. But that's pretty cool, man. I definitely like it. Let's check out another pedal. We'll check out my distortion pedal. Hang on a minute. I gotta shut this. Ah! I got hung up on something, man. One thing that I learned about with the guitar stuff, you have to be really careful, man, because it doesn't take very much to knock something over. And when you knock something over, you get a big dent in it. Man, it's not nice. Hey, buddy, what's up? So, yeah, I've knocked over my guitars a few times. That sucks, man, when you do that. I'm down in the basement. As you can see, this is the basement. You don't want to lift the guitar up too high because you'll hit the top of it. So, yeah, you have to be really careful when you... Let's see. Okay, we're going to check out this pedal. This is a Boss overdrive and distortion pedal. This is a pretty hot one, too. I never really feel like I'm getting enough out of these things. That's why I bought the engine room, because I thought, well, maybe I'm just not getting the right amount of power. It quieted it down a little bit, but it didn't really change the pedals that much. But I'm kind of starting to find out and figure out that you have to crank these things up to get what you want to get out of them. Okay, so I got the tone. Let's set the tone in the middle. Let's set the level in the middle. Let's set everything in the middle. It's kind of dirty. But see, it's got... Can you read those settings? There you go. You can read them like that. Okay. This is a overdrive distortion pedal. That got plugged in right. We'll make sure we're doing it right, man. We don't want to blow anything up. We don't want the fire department over here today. My amplifier is a Fender Deluxe. Y'all see it? There's a Fender Deluxe tweed. That's what they call the outside material, tweed. And it's a 100 watt tube amp. Pretty sweet. Like I say, it wasn't a real expensive amp, but it has all the bells and whistles. So let's see what happens with this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, yeah, we're getting a really bad hiss out of that one. So yeah, the engine room power supply, it cleans that up. Calm down, man. Calm down. You're all right. Calm down. Ain't nobody hurting you. Let's see what we got here. Okay, let's turn the level down a little bit. Let's turn the tone down a little bit. Let's turn the drive up a little bit. And let's turn the color up a little bit. Let's see what we got now. good stuff. All right, let's crank that drive up. Let's see what we got. Goodness. Wow. What amp are you using? It is a Fender Deluxe tube amp. That's a hot pedal, man. I think my problem with my pedals is that I wasn't cranking the amp up enough. I've been watching a lot of videos. I'll show you my amp, man. I've been watching a lot of videos on different pedals. And you have to get some power going in order for those pedals to work. They don't work very good if you don't put no power into them. There's my amp right there. Like I say, it wasn't really a very expensive amp. It came in about, I think, right around 1,000, maybe a little bit more, maybe like 1,100, I think. But I mean, if you look at some of the Fender amps, man, they go up. Some of them are pretty high. But I wanted something that had some oomph. You know what I mean? I wanted something that had some power. So that's 100 watt tube amp. So it's a pretty nice amp. I like it a lot. It's got a real nice sound to it. Okay. I got one more pedal we can check out, okay? Give me a second. Let me shut the amp off. So this Ibanez Tube Screamer, for you that just joined me, I bought this. I just got it this morning. This is the Ibanez Tube Screamer Turbo. Man, whew, that's good. It's nice. And we just tested out my blues driver, was a craft. And I didn't realize it. I was watching a video last night, and this is a really hot pedal. They made these back, I think they came out like in the, I'm thinking he said in the 80s or maybe the 90s. Not real sure. But this is a real popular pedal. So I didn't even realize that, man. It's got a lot of power. I didn't realize that either. Okay, and then we just tested out my Boss Overdrive Distortion. That thing is sweet too. I like the Boss pedals. I like the way they look. There's so many pedals out there. Oh my God. There's so many. Different brands, different makers, different styles, different tones. But I don't want to go crazy on different pedals. I'm a blues guy. I like blues music. In the blues, you don't really need a lot of pedals. Do you need a little extra power? Do you need something to give you some different tones? Okay, this is also a Boss. Okay, this is a Tremolo. And what it's for, back in the old days, back in like, I think in the 60s, like with Jimi Hendrix and a lot of your other like psychedelic bands, they had what they call a Leslie. And it was, what it is, originally, it's for an organ. And what it does, okay, it's a speaker, a big speaker, right? There might be more than one speakers in this box. But on the top, it has a speaker that spins around. Okay, so it gives it that like swirly sound. That's what this pedal does. This is like a Leslie, but tiny. Okay, it makes some pretty cool sounds. I got it for doing some Creedence songs that I was playing. Okay. Let's see what we could do with this thing. But it does make some pretty cool sounds. We got it on already. Yeah, it's on. Okay, we're going to start in the middle. Okay. Hear it? I'll check this out. I should have done this on my overdrive. On my amp, it comes with a pedal. Give you very much volume. Hang on. Let's try this. Yeah, man, that's the fun stuff right there, guys. What? Yeah, that gets a little loud, man. Okay, so anyways. All right, man. I am definitely on my way to building a good pedal board. I've got some nice pedals. I'll show you my other one I got. This is a tuner pedal. This is one of the best tuner pedals out there. Boss does make some nice pedals. I like them. They're kind of small. They fit onto a pedal board nice. I do later want to venture out of the Boss and check in some different brands. There's so many pedals out there on the market. This here is a looper pedal. It's also by Boss. I have to admit that I don't use it like I thought I would. What this is you make you either make your own jam tracks, or you can do where you do a rhythm and then you solo over it. I kind of wished I would have went with the extra $100 and got the drum machine, but it is what it is, man. So anyways, yeah, man, glad you guys joined me. I hope y'all got a little something out of that. My coffee got cold. I think I'm gonna get me some. I almost unplugged that thing, man. That's gonna make some noise if I do that. So the thing, you know, dogs, they can hear sounds that we can't hear. When my dog comes down here, like sometimes I put him in the kennel down here, so I don't have to worry about what he's doing upstairs when I'm down here. You know, if I'm going to be down here for a few hours, I bring him down here and I put him in the kennel. But man, it drives him nuts. So I imagine that does hurt his ears when I like unplug something and it makes that popping noise or like a shrilling noise. So yeah, anyways, but my birthday, not that I'm looking forward to getting older, because everyone's already saying that I'm a grandpa. I mean, I'm old. Yeah, I'm getting old, man. Well, along with age, or you get wisdom. You know what I mean? You get smarter. Uh, but my birthday's in August, and I'm getting my pedal board. Okay, I've been working up to it, man. Right? I mean, what do you? It's like the egg and the chicken. You know, what do you want to come first? Right? If you get the pedal board, then you just have a board. You don't have nothing to put on it. So I figure get everything that I need to put on it, and then get the board. So yeah, man. I mean, you can definitely put some money in a pedal board. The engine room was around 300. The pedal board's around 300, and then each one of these pedals is around 120 to about 200, 250. So yeah, you can definitely put some money in a pedal board. But this pedal board's real nice, man. It's a Fender. It comes in it comes with a really nice case. You know, so you could. I'm the kind of person where I like everything really nice, and tight and neat and just perfect. So that's just me, guys. That's how I roll. All right, man. That was some eye-opening. Like I said, I've been watching some videos at night. I had to go and clean all my pedals, man. I think I'll wait until I get my pedal board, though. I don't like no scratches on nothing, man. I like everything nice and clean and tight and perfect and no scratches. Okay. I like this cable, too. I got this. This is a kind of a cheap cable. I think the next time I order some of these, I'm going to get the Fenders. I like the Fender brand. It's good quality. Okay, and I take the batteries out of these things, guys. Like right here, you can open them up. I don't know if y'all ever checked out one of these foot pedals or not. Let me see. No. That's a long-winded screw, man. Okay, so inside here is where you can put a battery. Okay, you put one of those 9-volt batteries. And then if you take it somewhere and you don't need a power supply because you have the power supply inside the foot switch. But when I get the foot switches, I take the batteries out. Okay, that's how they work, like that. So I take the batteries out. And, yeah. All right, man, what y'all up to today? Nobody's saying a whole lot. What's going on? We got 13 people in here. What's going on? What do you guys got planned for today? I'm going to take you guys with me. I'm going to go get some coffee. Come on. Come on, let's go. Let's go for a ride. You'll see how I got things set up in here. This is my stage. See how I got it set up? What I do, I set my room up like a stage. So, all right. Let's pour this coffee out. But this coffee over here, man, it's strong. I said, I want to get some strong coffee. So I got this coffee here. French roast. There you go. Pop that bad boy in there. Oh, it's going to have to warm up a little bit. So what you guys going to do today? We're supposed to have some crappy weather the next couple of days, wouldn't you know it? tomorrow we're going to go down, well, it's about a 2-hour drive from where we live to go to where some of my family are buried. Excited because my great-grandfather, which I only met one time when I was a kid, and I think that he was dying. I think that's why they took me to go see him. I've never been to his grave. I don't know what happened. Why we never went to his grave when I was a kid. I don't understand that. But anyways, I found where he's at. I called around to some cemeteries. My sister actually looked it up on Google, some website where you can find graves. She found out which cemetery he was in, but she couldn't get the information, like exactly where the grave was at. So I called down there and I spoke with the man that I guess I don't know exactly what his title is, but he works there. He runs the cemetery. And he looked it up and he said, yeah, I can help you find your grandfather. I know exactly where he's at. And he told me kind of like how to find it. We went one year, my wife and I, and we couldn't find it. We thought that maybe we could just walk around and find it, but we walked around for about an hour and we didn't find anything close to what his name is. But we are going to go tomorrow, and we're going to go get some dinner, and then we're going to go to the cemetery, and we're going to have, we'll probably eat in the car, and then we'll decorate the graves. But I'm going to take my JBL party speaker and my Acoustasonic and this iPad, and I'm going to play some music in the cemetery. I don't know if I'll do it in the one cemetery where my great-grandfather's at, but the cemetery where the rest of my family's buried, that's my grandfather, his brother, his mom. I should get me a rag and wipe these off while I'm here. Let's see, do I have a rag? Yep, I got a rag. Hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go over here and get a rag. Ooh, I could use this little rag right here. Hang on. Oh. If I have any guitar people in here, I'm going to show you something else. This up here is called an 11 rack. This is an amplifier simulator. So you can get like a ton of different amplifiers out of this thing. They have like anything from little amplifiers to big amplifiers to old ones. I mean, like Marshalls and Boxes. The only problem with that thing is it's a lot. It's a lot, man. You'll find one setting that you like and then use it. But then you go to like venture out, you want to venture outside and check out things and see like what all's in there. And it just gets kind of overwhelming for me. I mean, yeah, you can always go back to the setting that you had it on. But honestly, I thought maybe because this house is kind of old. Well, not kind of old. It's real old. It's made in the 50s. I'm thinking maybe that doesn't have enough electrical, the proper electrical that I need to run everything all at once. So I was kind of afraid that I was going to mess things up and maybe possibly I might like flip the breaker or something. I guess that's not that big a deal if I flip the breaker, but I definitely don't want to be doing no damage to nothing. So I don't use it very often. But, you know, sometimes you don't use something for a little while and then you go back and use it for a little while. I'm trying to get things set up to where I can play like at car shows. Okay, so I'm always going to keep playing at the nursing homes, but I don't play very loud over there. I mean, if I took this stuff over there and turned it on and started playing with a lot of distortion and all that crazy stuff, I don't think they'd like it. You know what I mean? Brother, the people that run the nursing home, they already tell me to turn it down. And some of the old people, well, I know when I'm playing too loud, this pedal got dirty somehow. When I'm playing like too loud, I'll look out there and I'll see some of them going like this. So I know I'm playing a little too loud for them when I see that. That's kind of like their way of telling me, it's too loud. I'm actually going to go play at a nursing home on Monday. It's a nursing home where my wife works. I'm going to go play Monday, and they're kind of a weird little group of people. They want me to, this one old lady wants me to play Charlie Pride. Just the whole hour I'm there. I told her, lady, just let me put on my show, okay? I practice about 20 to 25 songs for a couple of weeks. So then when I go up there, I have these 25 songs on my iPad in a list that I'm going to play. And I don't really like it when they keep telling me, play this, you know, because I'm like, look, I got a list of songs, all right? Let me put on my show. Kind of irritating me. What I usually do, though, is I play my songs, and then I tell them, like, okay, what song do you want to hear? If I have it in my tablet, I'll play it. Then sometimes, like this one woman, she wanted some polka music. And I said, oh my God, lady. I don't think just a guitar player. I mean, I guess a certain guitar player could play some polka, right? But I don't know any polka music. You have to have, like, I think, different instruments to play polka music. Oh, that's hard to get down in there. You guys watch me clean up my pedals. But, yeah, it's what I do, man. I save all these boxes. I got boxes to every pedal that I have. I figure one of these days, if I ever want to sell any of these, the people that are buying it would probably rather have it with the box. I don't really plan on selling any of them, but one of these days I will sell them. When I get to where I get too old to go out and jam, I'll probably end up selling stuff. Okay, guys, I only got one person in here. I'm going to cut out. We done an hour and 17 minutes, and I'm going to get going, and I'm going to go see if I can find me a little something to eat and maybe play a little guitar upstairs. Then I'll come down here and play with these pedals a little bit more. But for those of you that are not guitar players, this is a wonderful hobby. I mean, if you want to do it just for a hobby, it's wonderful, man. It's great. I grew up in a house where guns were our hobby. We all had guns. I had my dad, myself, my brother. And we each had 2 or 3 guns. On the weekends, we'd go out all weekend and shoot clay pigeons. We went to like places where I actually loaded the clay pigeons for a while. They paid me to load the clay pigeons. Plus, when everybody left, I got to shoot the clay pigeons that I would go out and find, the ones that didn't break, the ones that didn't get shot. And me and the other guys would take turns loading them and shooting them. So yeah, man, that was my hobby when I was a kid. That and motorcycles. We had some dirt bikes that we'd go ride around. But for an old guy, or for somebody that wants to stay like at home a lot, guitars are perfect. Okay, guys, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. It's Saturday. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, it's 12 o'clock. Oh, my wife texted me too. She said she's got our lunch. Okay, let me check. Let me text my wife. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, man. Peace out. Come check me out. I'm going to start doing some live. I think for a while, I'm going to start doing lives like every day or every other day. I'm not getting enough hours, man. I need to get 4,000 watch hours. Right now, I only got 400. And I just need to get some hours. So I'm just going to come on here, go live, and just come down and mess around with my guitars. All right, guys, I'm out later. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.